I want to show you guys my new hobby. So I've written about 100,000 lines of code to solve math theorems. I studied math in undergrad, but honestly I became a much better programmer than a mathematician. Basically the idea is that you can write mathematical proofs in a programming language called Lean, and that allows you to do sort of rigorous proofs just with writing code. And now that AI can help us write a lot of code, it's become kind of a fun pastime to try to do some different problem solving against some really hard math problems. And so some of the ones that I've just been obsessed with since undergrad, one obviously being probably the most famous unsolved problem, which is the Riemann hypothesis. So, I have a few different threads going where I'm just trying different approaches and playing around with some, fun different strategies and approaching the problem. There's been some progress on, I guess, like frontier mathematics, especially using AI, just because it's accelerated the process a lot more. I'm trying a few different approaches and just like building a foundation of code to help me solve more problems in the future. I think if you want to try something like this, you have to know a few things. I mean, you definitely need to know some math and you need to know how to code. You also need to make sure that you are sort of writing the code in a rigorous way. There's a lot of ways to write this code where it could tell you that it solves something or proves something in math, but it actually didn't because you did some sort of escape hatch, or you did something that is valid code but maybe not valid math. And so let me show you guys the actual file system here. So this is my code around the Riemann hypothesis here. And I think one thing that I do a little bit different that maybe other people aren't doing is that in math, there are sometimes you can end up proving that a problem is just equivalent to another problem. So you didn't actually really solve anything, you just restated the problem in a different way. And some people will sort of keep a log of that, but I've actually kept a formalized log. So you can the code actually proves that there's an equivalence. So that actually helps the AI sort of tackle it a little bit better. I also sort of split it into different sections where some of it is the foundational math, and these are sort of proven theorems that can be used to solve other theorems, as well as sort of my like frontier, which are results that maybe other people haven't written in that way, or sort of my best attempts at each different pathway to the answer. But that's just a little look into sort of this new hobby that I've been doing, and it's been a lot of fun and I've been learning a lot.